And see, my guess is you get 3 prints out of the amount of ink that's down here. I mean, even though the last one will be kind of on the thin side, you can still put it out on the streets, you know? And so I'm putting a little more muscle on it this time, which can also sometimes make it be a misprint. You gotta kind of finesse it every now and then. Part of it's just the plate itself. You know what this would transfer great on though is t-shirts. Mm-hmm. And then when you do an oil-based ink, you're gonna get a tighter, like paper prints, you tend to get more misprints actually, because there's just too many elements for mistakes. Like this is still kind of saturated in way too many spots.
Wait a minute.
And a lot of it just has to do with the line cuts themselves, the way did the hands, which are a fine line, actually. Like the clouds came out fine. That was the kind of like space between each line. But the hands themselves are kind of tough to get to register, particularly on paper like this, you know, and an ink like this. This third one might actually be the best of the group, you know. We gotta kind of wait and see, but and another problem is I'm using ultramarine blue, which isn't always the best water soluble ink. Like sometimes phthalo green or phthalo blue are a little more, they're not as problematic, you know, for getting it to register and everything. So let me try one more. We'll see what it looks like. Because now it's really thinned out. I mean, you're talking about, you know, almost no ink is left. Which is kind of cool because I'm using some black on this one, a lot more than the other two. And it'll have a lot different look in that regard. And then whatever's on here, I can just clear off. There we go. Same thing with this thing. And sometimes you can dab it this one. Edges are always going to be the roughest to register, so you always got to put more pressure. This one looks pretty tight. On the language portion, we're going to get a look at the hands pretty soon. There's one problem spot right up there on the plate itself. This hand looks pretty clean in terms of it being, yeah, I think this is the
Can
best.
you pull it back some more so I can focus on it?
Yeah.
The print, the paper. Pull it back towards you so I can focus on the actual print.
Okay. This is a good one though. This is the best of
Yeah, but I want to make sure I'm right on the money.
Yeah. I Of the three, this one's the best. And let me take a peek to see if I'm gonna touch up any of the areas. I mean, the blue's not real vibrant the way it is on the other ones, but the registration's pretty tight. Get that H, and I get that R. And the P. And there's a rip right here. Remember, the template itself has a shred in it, which I thought fit the style. The E2 right here needs to yeah, this one I think is, and you can see the lines on the hands are really crisp and defined. So, you know, just printmaker 101, you saturate those plates a bit too much. You got, you know, the misprints, but the misprints are still kind of cool because,
Yeah, it's a flaw, you know, it's...
well, they're cool because you can still, like, put them out on the streets, you know? So I've never viewed them as a bad thing. So, you know, it was a fun little cleanup.
Cut?
Yeah.